The pestle analysis helped us identify synergies and conflicts between stakeholders. Economically, the government, investors, and the tourism industry benefit from infrastructure development. However, conflicts appear in the social and environmental areas, where indigenous communities and NGOs are concerned about land rights and environmental damage. The power analysis helped us understand political risk and uncertainty. It shows that the federal government holds the most power and control over the project. Investors depend heavily on government decisions and policy stability. At the same time, NGOs and local communities, although they have less formal power, can still influence the project through activism, public pressure, or legal actions, which could create delays or challenges for the project.
When we first analyzed the Tren Maya from the investor perspective, we focused mainly on economic opportunities like tourism and regional growth. After rotating roles to the government perspective, we understood the project more as a national development strategy aimed to improving infrastructure and reducing inequality in southern Mexico. We also identified important leverage points, such as strengthening environmental protections and improving consultation with indigenous communities. These actions could help reduce conflict, delays, and investment risk.
Now, the balances economic development with cultural and environmental concerns. Just like the Tren Maya that can promote tourism, jobs, and regional development, but it must also protect ecosystems and respect indigenous communities. Sustainable construction and community consultation are important to balance economic growth with environmental and cultural protections. Now, the draws on at least one insight from each. And the Unit 1 from Framework, the pestle analysis helped identify economy, opportunities, and environmental risks. The power analysis showed that the government has the most influence over to protect the project. And the causal diagram explained how to invest can lead to tourist growth, but also to environmental damage and opposition.
One important risk is ongoing legal and regulatory challenges. The Tren Maya has already faced lawsuits and legal complaints related to the environmental impact and indigenous land rights, which in some cases cause delayed construction. Another risk is the reputational damage for companies if the project is seen as harmful for ecosystems or local communities. So, in order to mitigate this, what we are proposing is that companies can adopt transparent environmental practices, strengthen consultation with communities, and work closely with regulatory institutions in order to ensure real compliance. The Tren Maya, as we know, is already influencing several business sectors. First, we have the tourism. The tourism may increase as destinations across La Península de Yucatán become easier to access. Then we have the transportation and logistics can improve through faster regional connections. The construction sector has already benefited from the infrastructure development, while local supply chains may expand as regional businesses provide goods and services for tourism and railway connections. However, companies must still manage environmental and social responsibilities carefully in order to ensure the long-term sustainability.